go. Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that ball. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On play action, Daniels, a ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it.
This is going to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready! 65, 65.
Slot man in motion right. Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Cowboy 80. 60 biceps, 60 biceps.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Now pass deep for McClory. That's hard. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 49. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
Here's a run. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Here's a designed run. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Ja'Cory Merritt, touchdown Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Hey, down. Yeah. What do you think?
On the play fake. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game this was wrong.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Now Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Whoa! And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Set up.
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready?
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Washington.
On the set.
Slot man going to move in motion left. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Ready? Hot 70. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Pass caught. That's Lane. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Let's go.
Daniels gonna throw again. He's got it at the 7, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Let's go. Blue 32. Sixty Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
19, go!
He'll go. Here's Daniel. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Jack. That's made by Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short. Prescott, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's down. Now screen set up for Blue. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
On the ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Dave York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That'll be caught. It's the rookie from Michigan State. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. 1st down, Prescott. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
2nd down, Prescott. His pass right side, caught by Lamb.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Pound 60, pound 60.
On 1st down, Daniels. That's caught. Downfield, McLaurin brings it in. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down.
Slot man in motion left. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. County line. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Commanders are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, black. 10 black.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Washington. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9. Prescott now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's caught downfield by Pickens. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. On the move left. He runs with it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good, and the Cowboys cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. Dak going to give this to Blue. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Liking 18.
Slot man in motion right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
17. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! 40! 26!
Prescott on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On the ground, it's Blue. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. At midfield.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll stop by going forward with a pop pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. Cowboys 39-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 9.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. There's that man again, another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Pass. 19, target.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
This one caught at the 4. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 1-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing again. Daniel. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
19, go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Yeah. 2-2. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 30.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On first down, here's Blue. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 33, here's second and 7.
Yeah.
A run once more with Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
Again, it's Blue. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And that is incomplete. Contact buzzer just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Pass to 60.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Yep.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Lamb. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and They're able to pick up the first down. I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback to change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They've got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. They'll stick to the ground. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Second down, goal to go.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll run here. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Let's go now. Hot 70, hot 70.
Slot man in motion right. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, He ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! 154, wide.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while,
and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Cowboys 31.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Yeah. Here we go. One final play. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, a win here.